We still need some goods to trade, but money's no good if you can't buy nothing.
You're not wrong. That's why we're going to have to do an inside job and get all that we need.
Oh, bugger. Inside job?
Yeah. Where do we know around here that's piled high with goodies?
Storeroom?
Give the lady a cigar.
I have slept with the one man for 16 years. The thought of going to bed with someone else for the first time terrified me.
Well, it takes quite some time before you think of yourself as an individual.
I know I've got to stick with it. I've got to. I hate all the misery it's causing. If I could, I don't know, just put it right, make it easier.
Spike? Hi, Spike. Is that you? Oh, I knew you'd come back, my little sweetheart. Spike? Oh, my God. There we go. Oh, now you just lie there like a good little baby. That's the boy. Don't worry. I won't leave you like your mum did. Must be half starved by now, you poor little beggar. Wet too. Just as when she left St Nabby's. I'll tell you what. I'll go downstairs and heat up your milk. And then when you've finished that, I'll find somewhere cosy for you to sleep. But you'll have to be real quiet. We don't want to wake anybody else up, do we? Oh, you found a new mum now, little babe. And we'll be real good for each other. You just wait and see. Feeling any better?
I suppose so. I was desperate to talk to someone. I've never felt so strange.
Oh, you'll feel strange for quite some time yet.
Yes, I'm starting to realise that now. Hey, I better get back to the hotel. I've kept you up long enough.
Do you want to stay here?
Oh, thanks all the same, but I better
It's
get going.
no trouble.
Oh, everything I need's back at the hotel.
All right, then, if you're sure.
Okay, thanks, Nick.
Here's cigarettes.
Okay. See you at work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I must admit, the last thing I feel like facing is those women. Good night.
Right.
Come on, you two. Hurry it up.
Oh, I've got no flaming shampoo left and I want to wash my hair. Anyone got some?
Try using soap.
I'm almost out of that too. You wouldn't have any you can give me, would you? I can pay.
Sorry, love. Nearly out myself. Can't help you.
No one's got nothing since buy-up was cancelled. It's like a flaming prison.
Then you'll just have to use prison issue.
Can't wash my hair with that rotten stuff. I'd go bald.
You wouldn't have to worry about shampoo. Just a quick run over with the dishcloth. Wait where you are, you lot. I think that was supposed to be funny, but I wouldn't bother laughing.
Promise. I guess we'll have to use that rotten stuff until we get buy-up back.
I don't know. You mightn't have to wait that long.
Yeah? You got some stashed away.
Not exactly.
Hang on. First of all, fags, now soap and shampoo. How come you're getting so flush?
Oh, I just got a couple of ideas, that's all.
Make sure they're not stupid ones. We have lost enough privileges as it is, and I wouldn't like it if you lost us any more.
Of course not, but it's nothing like that anyhow.
Hello, you lot. Move it.
You ready for your brekkie? I'll go down and heat up your milk in a minute.
Hey, have you got a spare towel? I haven't got a...
Crikey, where'd she spring from?
Learn to flame a milk, can't you? And it's not a sheep. It's a little boy.
Jeez, aren't you beautiful? Whose is it?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I just found him last night.
You didn't nick him, did you?
Of course not. It was after you'd all gone to bed. I heard this sound at the front door, went out, there he was.
Oh, the poor little bugger.
Yeah, his mum must have just dumped him and run off.
How could she? He's a beautiful little baby.
Yeah, real good too. We didn't cry last night or nothing, did you?
Well, what's Jude say we ought to do?
She doesn't know yet.
Oh, I better go get her. She'll know what to do.
No.
We've got to tell her.
No, we don't. She'll get the cops and they'll take him away.
Oh, I've got to find out who he is.
Why? His mum don't want him. She don't deserve a beautiful little baby like this.
We can't just keep him here.
Why not? I've made up a cosy little bed for him here and he's still on milk, so he won't be no trouble.
You're crazy. We can't just hide a baby. Jude will find out sooner or later.
Well, look, it won't be for long. I'll get my own place and he can come and stay with me. He'll be just like my own little kid.
Jeez, I don't know.
Oh, please. I know I could do it with your help. Oh, look at him. I mean, well, you just couldn't give him to the cops and put him in a home, could you? Not a beautiful little kid like this.
Okay. Still, I don't like our chances.
Well, move it, Smith. There's no prizes for the cleanest teeth.
Got to keep them nice and sharp, Miss Ferguson. You never know when I might have to bite someone.
Get going. And you two, make it snappy.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
Shooting your mouth off there before, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
I told you I don't want Smith nosing around. If she gets wind I'm behind the trade, and we'll have Buckleys of selling anything to the women.
I said hurry it up.
Look, I was just trying to drum up some trade. The women are getting pretty desperate.
Well, time we made our move. We'll get the stuff this morning.
But what if I'm on laundry duty or something?
We'll make some excuse to get out of it.
Oh, Nola, how are you going to break in? I'm no good at that. Why don't you get someone else to do it and just leave me with the running?
Come on, you two, move it.
Meet me in the corridor. Show me where the storeroom is. I'll look after the door.
Morning. Coffee?
Thanks.
Things look any clearer this morning?
Thanks for that awful ear bashing I gave you. Oh, I could do with a few extra hours sleep, though. The people in the next room had the telly blaring all night, and it didn't cover up the row they were having either.
It doesn't exactly sound the best place to be.
Not when you've got to get up for work. I had this damn stock take today.
Why don't you come and stay with me?
Couldn't do that.
Why not? Doesn't have to be permanent. Just till you sort things out.
Well, you certainly don't want me there every night reminding you of this place.
Well, you wouldn't be. We don't always have the same shifts. There'd be plenty of times when we had the place to ourselves. And what's more important, you'd still have time to be on your own.
Yes, well, I certainly need to do that.
Be a lot cheaper than that hotel, too. That must be costing you the earth.
Just about.
Well?
Well, would you mind if we talked about it later?
Of course.
Sorry, Meg. Look, I don't mean to be awkward or sound ungrateful. It's just that I think I've made enough decisions for the moment.
Well, come to join the workers, have we?
Yep, but I wouldn't have mind staying in the pound a bit longer, but no work and all pay. That $10 will come in real handy. Thanks, Faye.
Well, now you're here, make yourself useful.
Oh, yeah, but go easy on the orders, B. I reckon I done me backing while I was away.
And give it some exercise. We need to pick up from the cells.
Oh, no, but all that bending's not going to help me back now, is it?
Why don't you do some folding? I'll do it.
Yeah. That'll be okay, won't it be?
Why the sudden interest in the cells?
I just like moving around, that's all. I'm sick of doing the same thing all the time.
Well, just make sure there are no hassles. Like I said before, I don't want the women in any more strife.
No, of course not, B.
And don't you forget it.
God, can't you learn to flame and knock?
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, what do you reckon of these? They're a bit big now, but you'll grow into them.
Oh, great, Michelle. Where'd you get them?
Oh, I made it for Jude's grandson. But I figure this kid needs it more.
Yeah, he's only got what he came in. Johnny, my own little boy, had a jacket like this once. It's real pretty. Thanks, love. Well, there's lots of stuff we're going to need. More nappies for a start.
Yeah, and I guess you need bottles and all that sort of stuff too.
Heaps. It's going to cost heaps too.
Well, will this help? I mean, it's not much, but it'll buy something.
Oh, Tar. I'd forgotten that all the things a little baby needs.
Well, we'll manage. We'll put in a bit each.
You bet we will.
Can't keep him cooped up in here all day, Bud. Better give him some fresh air.
He'll get it. In fact, he'll get everything he needs. It's a pity you can't tell us your name, little fella.
But why don't you give him one? You found him.
Yeah. Johnny. I always liked that name for a boy.
Grouse. Johnny it is.
Hey, Ruth. Sorry if I'm mucking up your floor for you.
Who cares?
Yeah. See ya.
No point in us both dirtying up the same spot. I'll go down the other corridor. I'll start from there.
Suit yourself.
I always do.
You wasn't much help around here anyway.
You took your time.
Well, it's all right for you. I gotta have some reason to be this far out of me way.
Come on, we'll dump this stuff in here.
Well, we can't do that. I mean, somebody will find it.
No, they won't, unless they do a cell search. Now, come on, get on with it. Oh, come on.
Give these to the women, Andrea. Just make sure we get them back when they're finished.
Patrick!
Meg, is Colleen at work today?
Yes?
Where's she staying?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Oh, come on, you must. You're her best friend.
Oh, in some hotel somewhere.
A hotel? Where? Meg, I've got to know. She hasn't been home for 2 nights.
I'm sorry, even if I did know, it's up to Colleen to tell you.
I'm worried, Meg. I don't know where she is, what she's doing, nothing.
Oh, you better come inside. I'm not the one you should be talking to.
I just don't know what to do anymore, Meg.
That's it down there. That's where they keep all the goodies.
Are you sure? Wouldn't want to get in there and find it's full of sheets or something.
Of course, I'm sure. I've seen it plenty of times. Can I go now?
Yeah, as far as the corner.
Oh, why do I have...
Quit your whinging and keep net. And talk loudly if somebody fronts. I don't want to be caught with my hand in the cookie jar, do I?
No.
Colleen? Someone to see you.
Something happened to the kids.
No, love, they're all right.
Then what are you doing here?
Just wanted to talk to you.
I told you when I left I didn't want to see you for a while.
I know
I
that,
meant
but...
it. Meg, would you take Patrick back to reception, please?
Look, Colleen, I just want a couple of minutes, love.
I am supposed to be working. You have no right to walk in like this.
I've got every right. I'm your husband. The kids are frantic.
Don't bring them into this.
I can't help it. Kids don't even know where to contact you apart from here.
Oh, just stop it, will you?
Look, we've got to talk, Colleen.
For God's sakes, Patrick, will you please just go before I say something I'm sorry for?
All right, then if you won't talk here, then meet me for lunch.
No.
Colleen, I'm not leaving until we've decided something.
Oh, hell. All right. I'll meet you for lunch. Now, will you please just go?
I'll be at the Arms at 12:30. See you then.
The girl could have herself a real party in here.
Come on. Did you leave anything behind?
Oh, come on, get it, move on. Home and hosed. I told you there was nothing to it.
Are you sure?
Freak!
You get the lawn
Where's
and skip. I'll dump this.
She went off round the corner. She started at the other end.
Did she? You sure she didn't slip off into a cell for a bit of a bludge?
Dunno, Miss Boo.
Stupid place to leave a bucket anyway.
Well, you shouldn't have been going so fast because it's not a flaming freeway. You reckon?
Oh,
Hey, what are
my
you?
dear, break it up. Right, you're both on a charge. And clean up that mess. It's disgusting.
Where have you been?
To the loo. All right by you. Oh, what's that?
That rotten mongrel Faye Quinn.
What about her?
She got me put on report. I'm going to thump her when I get my hands on her.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Faye done you a favour.
You're kidding.
Well, I heard you squealing this morning about how you'd run out of shampoo and stuff, right?
So?
Well, you've got insurance, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, look at all the lovely loot you're going to bring in. And look who's going to have to fork out.
Faye.
Right.
Just starting the stock taking, eh?
Yeah. I am so sorry for this morning, mate.
It's all right.
No, it isn't. He shouldn't have come here and... Well, I certainly shouldn't have caused a scene.
Look, you're both pretty much on edge. It's understandable. Just hope you have a proper talk over lunch.
Oh, just a minute.
What?
The lock, it's been tampered with.
You sure?
Oh, yeah, someone's been here. Oh, yes, haven't they? Just look at the stuff missing.
Yes, with no buy-up, someone was bound to try.
I better organise a cell search after they've had lunch.
But you'll miss your own break then.
We can't waste any time. If they get back to their cells, we'll never find the stock.
Look, leave it to me. You're supposed to be meeting Patrick.
Well, no, it's my responsibility.
It wouldn't matter. Look, we don't know how long the goods have been missing. They're probably all disappeared by now. No. We can manage without you.
I will follow it through.
Hey, listen, Ruth. I'm real sorry about what happened in the corridor just now.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know what come over me. I didn't mean to get you into trouble with the freak. I must have had my mind on other things.
It's okay.
It is?
Sure.
Oh, good. Well, because you know what happened was
Faye, it really doesn't matter. You want to know why? You owe me $5 because I was put on a charge. Seeing as we've got no buy-up left, I'll take it out in goods, all right?
Eh?
The insurance? You can pay, can't you? You said you was getting some stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, so happens you're in luck. How would you like it?
Or soap? Shampoo? You got any more fags?
Plenty.
Good. Throw in a couple of packs. No, make it 3 the way things are. You can't have too many.
Hey, hang on. I was going to charge $2 a packet for them fags. It's $6 already. You're adequate.
I'll pay the extra. I've got some cash.
Okay. get the rest of the stuff to you later on. I can't carry it all round with me.
Righto. Listen, how'd you get your hands on this stuff?
Use me nows. Easy when you know how. Listen, I've got some goods for sale, limited supply, but anyone interested?
How'd you manage that?
Oh, she can't have nothing much.
I have, honest.
Ruth? You really got more fags?
Yeah, $2 a packet.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Well, you don't have to buy. I'm sure there's plenty who will.
Will you hang on a minute?
Just 1 minute. What I want to know is... All right. Quiet, you lot. Mrs. Powell has ordered a cell search immediately after lunch.
What the hell for?
As if you didn't know, Smith. But when we find what we're looking for, a few people are going to be very sorry.
Hello, Patrick.
Where's Colleen?
She had to sort something out at work.
I might have known she wouldn't turn up.
Well, she's got a pretty heavy workload.
It's a damn job, always the job.
It isn't easy. She's got a lot of responsibilities. She just can't walk out whenever she feels like it.
I know. Trouble is, me, all I've ever wanted is just an honest day's work. Something I can forget about after 5 o'clock so I can just be with the family.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There is when it doesn't pay the bills. It's my fault she's got to work. If only I could change things.
If you told us what you were looking for, Mrs. Powell, we might be able to help you find it.
And we'll find it, Smith, with or without your help. Now, you and Daniels get in there and clean up that cell. It's disgusting.
Go on.
Oh, why me?
I told you to keep the women out of your dumb schemes.
I didn't mean...
If you get caught pinching stuff, that's okay. But if any of the women get copped, I'll have your guts. Do you understand?
Yeah. How'd they get onto it so fast?
How the hell should I know?
Jeez, if they find
Oh,
it...
shut up. I'm not worried about it. Why should you be?
Nothing here.
Shaw! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Nothing, Miss Ferguson.
You got so many cigarettes you can afford to give them away?
Just being friendly.
I bet. Where's the rest of them?
I don't know what you mean.
Then I'll have to explain, won't I? Right. Where did you get these?
I've been saving them up.
I'll bet. You women have been desperate for cigarettes lately. Well? Right. I'm going to take this one to the governor. She's guilty, all right.
See? Look what I bought you.
Hey, don't you think you ought to get him upstairs before Duke gets back?
Oh, plenty of time. She said she'd be a couple of hours, didn't she?
Yeah. So what else did you get him?
Oh, changing lotion, steriliser, all that sort of stuff, you know.
Gee, you must have spent a bit.
Would I only gone on booze? Now I've got something worthwhile to worry about.
You must miss your own kids.
Yeah.
Don't you ever see them at all?
Don't even know where they are.
Gee, that's real bad. Must be real hard on you.
Oh, never mind. I've got little Johnny to worry about here now, haven't I? He's kind of made me realise I've been wasting my life since I got out.
Oh, I think I'll put the kettle on. I'm dying of thirst.
Stall them, quick!
You back early?
Yeah, miss, so we got tired of hoofing it around town.
And I'm not used to standing on my feet all day.
Here, let me help you with them.
Oh, for heaven's sake. I'll tell you one thing. Next time you want to do me a favour, don't. Oh, come on.
I think you've got some explaining to do, Faye.
Well,
was only trying to help everyone.
Yeah, straight into the pound.
Oh, that's not fair, Bea. I mean, Ruth wanted them fags. Everyone did. I was only trying to help.
For a price. A big fat one.
Well, I got to make a profit.
I told you not to involve the other women.
I didn't.
Well, what do you call the cell search? I seem to remember having my cell turned upside down by screws.
Yeah, well, they didn't get nowhere, did they? I've still got my supply, and Ruth only got copped because she was dumb enough to bring out the fags under the freak's nose.
That's right, Bea. Was a bit dumb.
Yeah, I reckon Ruth did it on purpose. I mean, the pound's worth $10.
Yeah, why should she care? She's getting paid for it.
Yeah, didn't mind doing it myself for that kind of cash.
Don't believe any of this.
Well, we got to get that stuff we lost out on the buy-up somehow or
Oh,
another.
to hell with you. Suit yourselves. I don't know why I bother.
Hey, they got their fags, face.
Hello? Looks like we've got company. Doesn't look so tough. I wonder what the hell she's in for.
Jude, you are a good friend and I do love you so, but if you show me that photo once...
Excuse me. You have already had your turn. This time it is for Michelle. There you are, darling. Isn't he the most beautiful baby you've ever seen in your life?
Oh, gee. All babies look the same to me, Jude, but no, he's lovely.
Well, he doesn't look like his grandmother, so he's doing all right.
Oh, thanks very much. How do I feel?
Oh, he's gonna be a spunk, I can see that.
You know, I wish she'd ring me. I haven't heard from her for ages.
Well, she's pretty busy, love. Dog-tired, probably sleeps every spare minute.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like her. I mean, she was going to ring me and tell me whether we were coming up there or she was coming down here.
Well, that's easily fixed. You get on the blower and ask her yourself.
Well, I don't want her to think I'm an interfering grandma.
Oh, come on, you? Go on, see if they want you to come up.
Helen's right, Jude. Well, you're Laurie's mother. She'll want you with her at a time like this.
Yeah, I know, but I can't leave this place.
Why? I can look after it. How much harm can I do in a couple of days?
Yeah, go on, Jude. You got to put your kids first sometime, don't you? And you want to see your grandson.
Yeah, I sure do. Okay, I'll ring her tonight.
Don't suppose you had a chance to meet anyone yet?
No, not yet.
Come on, then. Okay, you lot, this is Janice Young. She's in here for the first time, so be nice to her. Right, have a seat. How long did you get?
Months. It's long enough.
Oh, it'll pass quickly enough.
I don't mind being here. It's better than paying $10,000 to the courts.
10,000? How'd you cop that?
I was in a car accident a few years ago. It wasn't my fault, but the other driver got up in court and swore black and blue that it was. Didn't have any proof that he was lying, so he won.
And you had to pay up.
The car wasn't insured.
10,000 sounds like a lot, though. What'd you do? Hit a Rolls Royce?
Not quite. It's only $2,000 to start with, but I wouldn't pay. So they kept taking me to court, and each time they awarded costs against me.
Till they decided you weren't going to cough up.
That's right. He can squeal for his money as far as I'm concerned, because he's not going to get it from me.
Good girl. I like a fighter. Come on, I'll introduce you to the other women.
Okay.
Not that lot. If I know them, they'll be at it for hours.
Okay, you lot, I'll have my winnings now. You're a hard case, Lizzie. If I'd known I was going to be this lucky, I wouldn't have been stuck on myself for a couple of days doing nothing. This is a much easier way to earn a buck. What'd you say? I meant, if I hadn't copped it from Davo, I wouldn't have been stuck in my cell. That's not what you said. You weren't really stuck in that cell at all, were you? Yes, I was. Bull, you just said that so you could claim on your insurance. I never did. You did so too. I thought it was funny at the time. Oh, give it a rest, will ya? Give me that, it's mine. Hey! You got no flaming right to it. Now look what you've done, you silly little bugger. You've torn it.
Drop it.
Oh, it's not fair, Bea.
You started this little insurance scheme to rip everybody off. Now you are going to have to suffer the consequences.
How'd the cell search go?
No good. I can't figure it out. According to the stock sheets, there is quite a bit of stuff missing, but we only came up with 3 packets of cigarettes.
Well, we can only hope they haven't distributed it yet. In which case, it could all be safely in the one place.
What is the use of taking privileges away from them when they can get away with things like this?
I saw Patrick at lunchtime. He wants you to call round after work.
Oh, that'd be lovely. I can see it now. Jennifer and Robert would be there. They'd be upset. For long, I'd be feeling so guilty, I'd stay. I don't want to hurt Patrick or the kids. The marriage is over, so the sooner he accepts it, the better.
So the old duck got $10 off us for nothing and B let her get away with it. I don't know what I'm going to do. Fair dinkum. If I have to keep paying out these big claims, we're going to go out of business.
That's one thing that won't be happening.
Well, we can't keep stealing the buy-up goods. And these big payouts can't keep happening. I mean, there was Maxine and then Lizzie and now Ruth.
You've got to stop that.
Oh, fat chance with B all
Oh,
over
shut up and let me think. Hey, there is a way. Next time they go to pay, we'll tell them there's a new policy. Nobody gets anything if they got into strife on purpose.
They're not going to like that.
Tough. I'm not running a flaming charity. Anyway, they'll still keep buying because they know they'll get something if it's for real.
OK.
Hey, and we'll bump up their premiums a bit too. $2.50 from now on.
But most of them are already screaming because they got to fork out $2.
Then it's up to you to see they don't.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, hang on. We can make it look a bit better for them.
How?
Well, anyone who didn't put a claim in last week gets a cut rate. They drop 50 cents.
Yeah, that sounds ace.
You tell them in the morning.
All right.
I'm still ahead. And that's the way it's going to stay.
You know, we've been real lucky. Most kids would have screamed their heads off by now and given us away.
Yeah, he's a real good little baby, aren't you? Never cries unless he wants a nappy change or something like that. Or a bit of tucker. Here. Come on, Michelle, you hold him. There you go. I'll go and get him some more milk.
Don't you reckon he's had enough?
I know what's best for him. We don't want him waking up in the middle of the night now, do we?
OK.
Oh, hi, Hayes.
Jude, I thought everyone would have gone to bed by now.
No. I've been trying to ring Laurie and Jeff, but I haven't been getting any answer.
Maybe they've gone out somewhere.
Probably. I'll try again tomorrow anyway. What are you doing up?
Can't sleep. Thought I'd come down and heat up some milk. It's supposed to help.
Milk? What a good idea.
Well, I think it's my heartburn playing up, really. I read somewhere milk's supposed to be good for that too, so I might start taking it regular like.
Well, anything that'll get you off the booze, I approve of.
That's what I thought.
Uh-huh. I'll tell you what, I'll order extra tomorrow.
Well, I'll pay for it if you like.
Nah. What's a bit of extra milk between friends, huh?
Ah.
And listen, will you turn the light out when you're finished? Extra electricity. We can't afford.
Sure. Night.
Good night, love.
And I've got to put up my premiums because some people keep stuffing up my system with their phony claims.
Yeah, well, I reckon it's too much, and I think I'll give it the old shove.
You've done all right out of it so far, Lizzie. I've got to keep my head above water, otherwise I can't pay out when I have to, can I? Are you going to be in it?
Haven't got any money.
Well, you must have bought some stuff in that's worth something.
Makeup, moisturiser, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that'll be all right. Goods is worth more than cash at the moment anyway. OK?
Yeah, why not?
Look, as I was saying, I've got some stuff for sale. Anybody interested?
Yeah. Oh, there's some fags and some soap. Got any fancy stuff?
Yeah, soap's $1. Fags
Yeah,
is
I know.
Well, pay now and I'll deliver later.
Or put me down for a couple of packets of fags.
Sure.
And don't complain about the torn note, because you did it.
OK. I'll see you later. You're going to be real pleased with your loot.
You lot aren't still doing business with Faye, are you?
Yeah, and she just upped the premiums on us too.
Oh, but you just don't like rubbery, that's what I call it.
Well, I think it's about time I had a word in a little friend's ear.
Oh, well, I don't know, B. It pays real good when it does pay.
Yeah, and we've got to have money for our buy-ups, Bean, haven't we?
And what just happened to the daylight robbery?
Well, I reckon we ought to carry on in the manner to what we've become accustomed to. Oh, well, you wouldn't stop an old woman like me from getting her fags and other things like that, now would you be?
Morning.
Good morning.
Colleen, I've just been looking at this roster. You cannot work all that overtime.
Why not? The money's good. And it's certainly better than staring at four walls and the telly all night.
No, it's not. You're exhausted enough as it is. What you need is rest, not longer shifts.
I am all right.
Well, you won't be if you take on all that. It's ridiculous.
I'd rather keep busy. If I can remember, you did exactly the same thing.
I know, but it's not the answer. And you'll have to have a decent lunch break today. Didn't even have one yesterday.
It was unavoidable.
Why don't we go down to the pub for lunch today?
Why don't we? Actually, I think I could go a drink right now.
I want a little word with you.
Yeah?
You've had lots of fun with this insurance scheme. Well, the fun is over. I want it stopped.
I can't do that.
Oh, yes, you can. Just tell the women it's off.
But it's working real well. I mean, everyone's happy.
No, they're not. They're spending far more than they can afford and getting themselves into trouble over a few lousy bucks.
Yeah, well, I'm going to stop that.
I know you are, because I just told you to.
Oh, Bea, please don't make me. You don't understand. It's a real good scheme.
What are you scared of?
Nothing.
Like hell. Or who is more to the point. This isn't just your little deal, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I thought all along you'd been working with someone else. You couldn't have done this on your Pat Malone. It's too involved. Now, who is it?
No one.
Bull, because things have happened too fast and too easy.
But I don't know what you mean.
All right, then how come you steal some goods real easy and the screws get onto it straight away? When they come to look for it, just so happens they can't find it. How is that?
I don't know. I must have hit it real well.
Where?
I can't tell you that.
Well, I bet you can't. Well, I think you're working with a screw. And the only screw around here lousy enough to fleece the women is the freak.
No!
I don't believe you. And if I do find out that you're working with filth like that, you are going to wish that you had never been born.
Listen, I can't stay too long because I think I'm in the loo. Here you are.
Not bad. We can't fill out all the soap and shampoo orders. Give them to our best customers.
Look, Nola, I really don't think I can go on with this.
I wouldn't talk like that if I was you.
But I told you, Fee's been watching me like a hawk. Oh, she really got heavy this time. She told me to stop the insurance deals altogether.
I tell you what we'll do. And I say we're onto a real little gold mine and we're not giving up, understand? Smith thinking that you're working with the freak is just what I needed.
I can't let her go on thinking that.
Why not? It can't hurt you, can it? She can't prove anything because it's not true. And it keeps her off my back.
Yeah, but...
Oh, shut up, will you? I'm going to go along and get the buy-up goods and bring them back here.
Here? Somebody might find them.
They won't. Because you're going to go along real soon with the laundry skip and pick them up. And you can put me down for some fags too, just so Smith won't get any bright ideas.
Yeah, all right. I still reckon she's going to bash me if I go on with that insurance.
And I sure as hell will if you don't. Don't worry. Stay with me. You'll have real good protection.
Hey, Bea, is it okay if I do the pick-up again today?
Why?
Well, I want to get the girls their buy-up goods. I mean, they paid up and I don't want to keep
Yeah,
them.
yeah, all right, go on, get going. All right, you lot, now listen. I've told Faye to scrap the insurance scheme.
God, I don't see it's doing you any harm, Bea.
Yeah, and I just paid over me next week's premium. I've got to have a chance to claim, don't I?
What the hell does it take to get through to you lot? She's not doing this off her own bat, you know. She hasn't got the brains.
Well, we haven't seen anybody else.
That's because whoever's involved was too damn sneaky to get caught. Like the freak, for instance.
Oh, now she wouldn't trade with the freak again.
Faye probably doesn't have any say in the matter. That dyke's got through to stronger women than her before now.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Look, why do you think everything's so expensive? Because someone else wants her cut. And I'm going to find out who it is for sure. I'll be keeping my eyes and ears open. But in the meantime, when you do get those buy-up goods, keep them out of sight. Because if the freak is in on it and she catches you, she will probably charge you top dollar to keep quiet.
Chris, it's good to see you. I'm missing you already. No physical contact, Glad. I'm sorry. How are the kids?
They're okay, considering. I never thought you'd end up in here.
Yeah. Well, it's only for a few weeks.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we should have paid that money in the first place. All this would never have happened.
What? I thought you believed in what I was doing.
Oh, of course I do, love. I mean, I'm pleased you stood up for yourself and all that.
Like I said, it's not for long. And I'm not going to pay all that money for something I didn't do.
Oh, but you are paying, aren't you? We all are. There's no piece of cake trying to run a business and look after kids at the same time, I tell you.
You've only had them for one day.
You don't understand. Yesterday I had to take them with me on a job and those people there didn't like it at all.
Listen, Chris, this is important to me. If I back down now, then that lying bastard's won. And I'm not going to let that happen.
Hey, I've got some bad news. Jude's got lots of work to do, so she's going to hang around this joint all day.
But I've got to take Johnny out. It's not good for him being stuck in here all the time.
Yeah, well, maybe one day won't hurt.
Well, maybe I could use that.
You can't carry him around in a shopping basket. You'll squash him.
Well, it's only till I get him outside. Well, you go down and keep Jude busy in the kitchen or something. I'll be down in a sec.
Hey, I got the lot, no worries. Keeping it for me, will you?
God, who wants buy-ups when we can have our own?
Yeah, and this way, we can have the stuff when we want it and not when the screws want to give it to us. Oh, beauty.
You're doing all right. Taking orders?
Only if you got the cash.
Have a packet of fags. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Well, what have we here? Recognise that, Lizzie?
Yeah. That's the one that Faye ripped yesterday. I stuck it down with a bit of sticky tape.
Well, what do you know? You lying bitch. You've been dealing with this mongrel all along.
I didn't want to be. She
Oh,
made
shut up.
Well, yeah. I traded, so what? It's all a matter of supply and demand. They demanded. I supplied.
Okay, ladies. Now, the good fairy just happens to be the worst piece of filth we've had in this place for some time. The one who killed our mate and got us into strife in the first place. And now she's selling you goods at rip-off prices. Are you still willing to get your stuff from these two?
A lot of nice stuff in there. Nobody wants it. It'll keep me going for a real long time.
GB. No one likes what she done in the past or nothing, but you fixed her up real good for that. And, well, we're only talking about a few buy-up goods now, aren't we?
Yes, there's no point in going to Queensland if I can't find out where she is, you know? It's dreadful. Oh, hi, Hayes. You going out?
Yeah, thought I'd get a breath of fresh air.
Oh, that's good. I've just been saying to Michelle I won't be able to go to Queensland. I mean, I can't even find out where Laurie is.
Oh, maybe you will today.
Yeah, I hope so. What's that?
What? I didn't hear nothing. Did you, Michelle?
What's in there?
Oh, my God. Let go, Jude. Oh, leave it alone.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Now, you better have an explanation, girl, and make it fast.
Well, I was just looking after him, Jude. I didn't nick him or nothing. He was dumped out the back door. Honest.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the rose is here